What's happening, everybody? Dylan Craft here. On today's episode, we're going to be checking out our brand new Olympus 40 to 150 millimeter 2.8 lens. Coming up. First off, let's talk about the build quality of this lens. Absolutely superb. This thing is an absolute solid monster, which it should be for the price. This thing was running right around $1,000 and I got it used. Yeah, pretty expensive. The Olympus 40 to 150 millimeter has an absolute gorgeous matte black finish. The focus ring happens to be located in the very front of the camera. Clicking it back allows you to access full manual focus mode. The focus ring actually does have stops, so you can't do a full 360 spin with this focus ring. Clicking the ring forward allows you to lock in your manual focus so it cannot get bumped when touching the zoom ring. The zoom ring is located directly behind the focus ring, giving you a super smooth zoom. And remember, this lens is also a constant 2.8 aperture. So this lens does have electronic connection, so it's gonna work well with like Panasonic and Olympus. Now this is a very interesting feature. They actually allow you to just slide your lens hood back and it locks into place, staying out of the way. So this lens does not have in-body stabilization, which I guess it's to make a better picture. I guess when you have a lens that has in-body stabilization, it somehow wrecks the optics and allows it not to get as clean of an image. Anyways, let's go take this lens out in the field and see how it actually handles real life situations. So our setup today is super simple. We have Samantha just literally sitting on the bed. We're gonna be shooting at 2.8, crushing out our background, lighting Samantha with some natural light straight out the window. So putting those photos back in the computer and actually taking a look at them, I was completely shocked by the quality. It literally blew me away. I have some good lenses, but none of which hold up to this quality. I really didn't understand the difference between, you know, $200 glass versus $1,000. I mean, how can it be any different? But the quality shows right here. Let's look again at the zoom. And remember, this is directly straight out of the camera raw. There was no editing involved at all, but look at how it holds its quality as we get closer and closer. It's not just about the megapixels. The glass itself has great optics, which is allowing for a super sharp, clean image. So one photo is not enough. I needed definitive proof that this thing was actually going to be worth my $1,000. So Sam and I decided to go outside and get a couple more shots. And remember, this is the middle of winter in Minnesota, so it's like negative 25 below zero. It is cold. We're out here, we're gonna grab some shots of Samantha. Right here, I'm really digging this backdrop. We got some nice colors, but it's cold, so let's get to it. Now, one thing I want you guys to really focus in on these images is the bokeh. I'm shooting on a micro four thirds camera, the GH4. Now that means the sensor is just itty bitty, which usually means you get not a great depth of field. It's very little. But this lens is just giving the creamiest bokeh. It almost looks like it's a full frame camera. We got absolute gorgeous images. Now looking back at these raw images here, you can see just how clean and clear this was. Absolute gorgeous shots. I was really proud of them. And here's one of my final favorite edited photos from the day. We tried to hurry it up because it was freezing outside. So we did our shoot. It took us maybe about 10 minutes and we were back inside warming up. It's so cold. It was cold. Now this is the closest lens I have to matching this one. This is a 70 to 300 millimeter, and this is a 40 to 150 millimeter. Now this will be going on the crop sensor body, so that technically means my 40 is an 80 and my 150 is 200, I believe. Now, the minimal focusing distance is a bit different on these two lenses. This one here, the Tamron, I have to be about 5 feet away to get focus on my subject. As where this one, this is another huge selling point for me, it actually can be just a few inches away. I think it's like a foot away from your subject, giving you almost a macro lens. So you're getting a telephoto and a macro all in one. That was a seller for me. I wanted to do one comparison test. I'll do more if you guys want. Comment in the description down below. But one test. I took a picture of my little brother's eyeball. I kept the apertures and the ISO, everything as close as I possibly could at the same in between both lenses. And these are my results. The very first shot here is actually from my Tamron. Now, this one is pretty decent shot, kind of soft as we can see zoomed in. I did have to crop a little bit to make the crop just about the same, but it wasn't too big of a crop. And the second shot is the Olympus. As you can see, the Olympus definitely takes the win. Let's see a side-by-side comparison. And yeah, without a doubt, no hesitation, the Olympus is sharp. Now we can definitely see the difference between a $700 lens and a $1,000 lens. This literally blew me back in my seat when I put these in the computer. I was like, wow, okay. So there you go. You can see the massive difference between the two, and just for fun, I did a Photoshop on the eyeball just to pop it out a little bit because it looked cool. So there you go, that's it. Hopefully you guys appreciate it. Any more comments you guys have, don't forget to comment below and I'll be sure to answer those questions for you. So hopefully this video helps you guys make that final decision if there was any hesitation at all with this lens after seeing the quality difference between a $700 lens versus the $1,000. It definitely sold me. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys again. We'll see you next time.